This is PhillyRon of Madden 101, your place for quick tips to educate you on football and Madden. First, I want to say happy Super Bowl Sunday to you guys. And the next thing we need to do is get in here and get you a great defense that my good friend MVP has sent in this week. What we want to do is we're going to put the offense in the gun, normal flex. Again, this is the Patriots versus the Giants, just like the Super Bowl. So we're going to put them in the gun, normal flex week. And we're just going to call it corner strike. And we're going to put the defense in the 4-3 stack. We're showing a new version of the stack defense this week. We're going to come out in the cover 3. And this is a real quick and simple defense to set up. All we have to do is spread the linebackers. We're going to shift the D line to the right, crash the D line, blitz the left outside linebacker, and then blitz the number 2 defensive tackle. That's it. All right, now let me go ahead into the depth chart real quick. Make sure I know who I have here. I'm on the offensive side. No, okay, I'm on the defensive side right now as far as controller. So we're going to go to the depth chart and just let you see who I moved around on the defense. All right, the left end we put is Michael Bolin. All right, our right end is Umanor. Defensive tackles are Pierre Paul and Justin Tuck. All right. To replace Bowley, we put Williams in his position. All right, so that's all. I just want to make sure you guys saw that, so that you say, how in the world are they getting this fast pressure and you can't get it yourself? You have to go ahead and make sure that you sub these guys in on the D line. Nobody has a problem with subbing defensive linemen for defensive linemen. That works in tournaments. It also works in franchises that I played in. So it shouldn't be an issue anywhere across the board, no matter what community you're in or what kind of playing style that you play in. All right, so let's go ahead, and now that you've seen the play actually set up, I'm going to go to the actual replay of this play, and let me switch to the offensive controller so that we can get a behind the center look at this. All right, so let me just go ahead and grab a different controller, and it does the same thing for me. So let's go ahead. That's because the quarter switched in the middle of setting this play up. All right, so when we run the play, what we're doing here is, again, I've told you this year, EA has put a lot of effort into trying to prevent pressure coming up the middle. And in doing that, they've actually cheated a little. And we're not faulting them, because guys have actually taken advantage of, sending heat up the A-gaps. So we give them credit for trying to slow that down. All right, but in doing that, they've taken these guards and these tackles and made them psychic, so that they automatically know pressure's coming from one side of the field, and they'll swoop over and protect against a DN or a linebacker coming from the opposite side of the field. And that doesn't happen at all in football. But again, this is a video game, so some things need to be done with it to make sure that the game plays a little bit better for everybody. All right, so what we want to do is we want to prevent that type of thing from happening, and there are ways to do that still keep you in fundamental football shape, so you're not glitching the game. All right, so that's why we've actually we blitzed the outside linebacker, and we shifted our D line so that we can create an overload to one side, and get matchups on the offensive line that we like. All right. We crash the defensive line so that we can get our D tackle to shoot in. By crashing him, he's going to take this angle. All right, and then we're going to take the D tackle directly beside him, who's tucked, and we're blitzing him straight down, so he's going to occupy the center. So that's all we want to do. We want to send someone at the center but occupy the center, and when we do that, you see that we're able to get this looping effect by our number 1 D tackle, and he's in automatically on the quarterback for the nice sack. Now, again, this is based on personnel, and because we have a lot of speed with the defensive line of the Giants, you can see something like this. You can also see this with like the Philadelphia Eagles. So you see here, look at this pressure. He comes through automatically and puts a hurt on the quarterback. So again, Super Bowl Sunday, I want to get you guys a feel of what you could possibly see today. We know that the Giants have a great defensive line. They get pressure on all quarterbacks without even having to take, have to use their linebackers, and because of that, it puts them in a unique scenario. Now, what we want to do is try to mimic that in the game, and we're doing that here by creating pressure just from the front four. We're not sending the linebacker in, even though he's used here to help, create a stunt here. You see the good pressure that we get, and we're able to get that sack. Please follow us on Twitter at Madden101, and also visit our website at Madden101.com.